Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today it's time to do the setup for Jeddah. We will be looking at the setup. For this time it will be dry in both sessions, and in the race it won't be raining, very likely. So let's get going. But first, let's check out the driver that we are using in this video. This is the driver that is going to look for the setup using the holiday account for one of my teammates, and he is an amateur, so there won't be any technical director that we need to worry about into the sheet. Yes, this is the driver. And of course, let's take a look at the car as well, as it's also affecting the setup in the video. And this is how the car is looking before the practice laps for Jeddah. And hopefully it should be fine, and we should be able to find a lovely setup for Jeddah. Let's get started with lap 1, and I have looked up a setup that I think it's a good starting point. Let's enter it and drive a lap. Hopefully I am looking to get a low point in the setup, so hopefully we have all low points. That makes it happier, easier, and me happier. Let's go for hard tires and drive the lap and see the report from the driver. We have some feedback, and let's see, you want more? Yes. This is an increase it. He wants more wings. Yes, lovely. More power. Yes, more to the front and the brakes. Yes, I think that's more as well. Yes, higher gears. Yes, yes, and more suspension. Yes, lovely. I have all low points of the setup. Yes, currently I'm looking at the lowest point where the driver is unhappy with the setup. I have a happy range for this driver that we have shown before, and based on this we will be increasing the setup numbers. I think let's gamble and let's go for a step of 32. I think that should be fine. Yes, 382. 6, yes, lovely. 392, yes, and 412, yes. Yes, that is a step of 32. So let's basically just enter the setup and drive the second lap. Yes, lovely. Did I enter it all correctly? Yes, yes, I did, yes. Let's drive the lap. Yes, yes. Drive the lap, and we have some new feedback, and now the driver is happy with the setup, but of course we are looking for the lowest point where the driver is unhappy. So now we have a range of 300 and 332. Somewhere in between it is the lowest point where the driver is happy with the setup. So we will just be reducing the steps with 16, and yes, and we need to do some maths in order to calculate the number we would like to do. Am I doing? Yes, yes. 366. Yes, that should. Yes, yes, and 390. Yes, lovely. So we have the setup for lap 3. So let's see what the driver likes of this setup. If we enter it and just doing the laps, looking for the lowest point where the driver is unhappy with the setup, and we get a feedback from him. And as the net lap time should improve, hopefully. And we have feedback on all parts. It's the same feedback as on lap 1. Yes, so now we have made the range smaller, and we can do it again, but this time we add 8. So let's add 8 to the Excel, and then we can do the next lap and see the feedback of the driver yet again. Yes, 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 and plus 8 is 404. Yes, lovely. I think that's all correct. Maths haven't failed me so far. 324, 374, 624, 384, 404. Did I do it correctly? Yes, it looks like it. And to drive the lap. So now we have no mention on the wings, so that is important. And the gears are missing. I believe this one is the gears. Yes. And the others we have the same feedback. So let's make it green. Oh, wrong green. Green. Yes, so where we have no mention, we can lower yet again by 4 this time. So there will be a 320 in the case of the wings and a 380. Is that correct? Yes, that is correct. Yes, that's correct. And where we have a mention, we go 4 higher. So now we have, after this lap, we should have a range of 2 for the setup of the driver. Yes, at 4 and 4 as well. So we should have a range of 2 somewhere. So let's enter the setup and drive the lap. Yes, 628, 380, 408. Did I do it correctly? Yes, I did do it correctly. And we have some feedback, but not everything is mentioned. The suspension isn't mentioned and the brakes aren't mentioned. So let's make that this color. And the other parts are mentioned. Yes, these are these ones. So now we have, ideally we would go 322. For lap 6, but we aren't. We'll mention 380, 382, 406, and 628. Yes, so now we have a range for the setup. We have a low point of. Need to make sure that I do it correctly. Yes, 320 to 324, is that correct? Yes, 320 was higher, so that's a low point. And then at 324 we didn't get a mention, so it is somewhere between 320 and 324 for the wings. So yes, I'm doing it correctly. Yes, so 320 to 324, yes. And need to make sure that I do it correctly as well. So the 370. No. Yes. Am I doing it correctly? 382 was no mention, so we lowered. So 382 is the high point, and the low point is 387. 78, 382, and 626, plus 4 of course, so 630, white please. And bold. And here again, the range for the gearbox. Gearbox. So 380 is a low point, if I'm doing it correctly. Yes, I'm doing that correctly. No, 380 isn't a low point. I need to make sure I do it correctly. 384 is the no mention. Yes, 380 is the low point. Yes. 380 to 384. And 408 wants to yeah, no mention at 412. No mention at 48, so 48 is the highest and 404 is the lowest. Yeah, we have a range, and based on that we have a setup that we can use. And ideally you want to use the last few laps to test the wing split. So in this case, the perfect setup what we are looking for is for the wings 322 white and bold. 322 plus 58 plus 58. Yes, lovely. That gets us a perfect setup for the wings. Need to do some maths. 330 plus 50, 380, 380, and the same applies for the engine, the gearbox, the brakes, etc. Yes. Let's quickly use a calculator. So 380 plus 58 is 438, and 628 plus 58, 686, and that should be white. 382 plus 58 is perfect setup, should be 440, and 406 plus 58 is 464. So this should be our perfect setup for Jeddah, for this car and driver. Did you know that there are many more GPRO videos on the channel? Why not hit that subscribe button and watch them later? But of course, now we are going to be looking at the wing split, and we will be doing that with the perfect setup. So hopefully there shouldn't be any feedback from the driver. He should like the setup completely. So these four parts won't change at all. And then on the wings we have a 380. But we are going to make a difference. Of 380 we have a wing split of 0. And of course you can go minus and positive. So let's go for a minus wing split of 100. The difference between the front wing and the rear wing, it depends how you say it. You can also say that this is a minus 50. And of course let's drive the lap. So we can see that the driver is happy with the setup completely, and we used a wing split. To comparison, let's do a lap in practice with the wings of 380. This is the same combined value of lap 6, but if the wing split of lap 6 is far better, the lap 6 time should be better. Of course, look at the net time. So let's drive the lap. And yes, indeed, you can see that lap 6 is faster, so that setup is better with the wing settings. So let's do that. 330 and 430. Yes, so the setup of lap 6 is better than the setup of lap 7, only by a tiny margin, but of course sometimes a tiny margin can make all the difference. And of course when you know what way the wing split goes, you can increase it or lower it to see if you get a better am I doing that correctly? Yes, I'm doing that correctly. To see if you get a better result in practice times. Yes, so now I have made a wing split of minus 120 or minus 60. If you add 60, you come at 0. And subtract 60 on the rear wing. And let's drive the lap, and it's slightly faster than lap 6, so a slightly bigger wing split is the best option. I think we are very close to the optimal setup for the wings. We'll just be increasing it with a little bit, so this will be the setup that we will be using. We are an amateur, we are about to qualify for the race. The result doesn't really matter, we are not pushing this race, so I have selected the hard tires, and I'm doing a one stop on hard tires. Of course the driver doesn't know how to drive a car, he has very big driving mistakes, so I won't be using any qualifying risk. So hopefully he does a decent job. At this stage it doesn't make sense to push at all, so let's just keep the car on track and drive the lap. and hopefully we get somewhere near this lovely net time that we had in practice. So let's drive the lap, and lap done, and basically yes, I'm very happy with it, with the time in Q1. This is very close to the net time that the driver should be able to do with the car in this setting. We can assume that there is a very tiny driver mistake on this lap, so well done. And that's basically the setup for Jeddah. And we did Q1. We'll be doing one stop with hard tires, 125 liters, add a little bit more for safety, and you have a strategy. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you soon, and check out one of these videos if you haven't, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Goodbye!